Okay, folks, welcome back to another fantastic edition of Opaleye Presents Know Your Pros. Today's guest, we have Kent Lai of Lee Sperling and Hisamune Accountancy Firm. They are full-service public accountants here in Glendale, California. Kent has been partnered in this firm since 2017. He is a friend of mine and a killer accountant. I am thrilled to have him here as a guest today. Kent, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Henry. Always good to see you.
It's good to see you, Kent. I am always exceedingly impressed by the way in which you look for business within our BNI chapter each week. You always have a very pointed ask, and you seem to know exactly who your best clients are. But I suppose that comes with really sharpening your skill and understanding what works best for your firm. And from my impression, you're the only accountant that anybody should know. But I want to understand first, before we get
Yes.
into that, how was it that you became a partner here at this firm? Give us that backstory of what got you into your own business.
Sure. To be honest with you, I was when I got into college, I was in public accounting. I was already with a CPA firm, and I tried to get out, believe it or not, because I just felt like those tax season was just really daunting on me. I actually got my MBA out of UC Irvine, Moreau School of Business. And when I was there, I realized that what this profession means, it's really a demanding, this profession is in high demand. And a lot of my colleagues wanted to sort of hire me as their outsourced CFO or controller because they don't understand the numbers. They don't understand the taxation side of the business, et cetera. So that was when I see that there was a demand for my profession, and that's how I started my own little sole practice, and started it with some startup companies, and with that for about 7 years. About in 2017, I was approached by Lee Sperling and Hisamune, my two other partners, who decided that it might be a good idea to merge with the firm, and I did, and I'm glad I did because there was a lot of resources that we can sort of handle we can use. We can I was growing, and I could utilize some of the space that they have. I could utilize some of the staff that they have, and then the rest is history. Yeah.
Beautiful. And, we talked about how you know exactly who you like to talk to. And I mentioned that you're the only accountant or the only accountancy firm that folks should know about, just because I feel like when I think of accountant, I think of like a little bit older, a little bit dustier, but every week, when you ask for new business and talk to us about who we should be looking for, you mention people occasionally who are in the crypto field, the entrepreneurial field, the startup world, business owners who are just starting to take a crack at beginning new businesses. And speaking of crypto, we're kind of in the wild west of how to declare that stuff on your taxes and what you might have to be doing. So I want you to tell our viewers here, like, who are those clients of yours? Who do you service at your office?
Right. So one of the main thing and why I'm still doing it is because there are a lot of business owners out there who are basically sometimes blindsided with some of the decisions they've made. They didn't understand. They hear a lot about. My friend told me, maybe I should do a Delaware Corp, or I'm going to open up an S corporation, et cetera. But they don't realize, what some of the mistakes that they might be making without talking to a CPA. And that's what I like about my profession, is so that I can help business owners to solve problems so that they won't be running into a wall, or they're not going to be paying taxes or expenses more than they need to. And I come out with like to help people. I like to be their partner, their business partner, to make business decisions. And one of the things that I look for in customers is that they are that they're long term focused. Then that's what I like to do, is to help them plan ahead of time, before they made a mistake before that mistake can be made. Say for example, one of my clients should be, oh, should I be opening up my office in the city of LA, or should I move my business to Nevada? There are space planning, uh, business strategy planning, what states give me the best uh, tax outcome, etc. So these are the things that uh, what I like to do, and it's kind of fun when you do these type of strategy planning in terms of taxation and accounting planning. And so that's what I'm mainly looking for are people who have a long-term focus and who likes to listen, who likes to plan, who make be successful in their what they do.
My impression is that like it's a puzzle that you relish in solving. Planning this long-term strategy to have your taxes and all of those extras in a row before you get hit by something, or strategize so that you are less stressed by that financial burden of taxation that you might have into the future. And I don't imagine that everybody is that way, which is why you have the opportunity, I guess, the luxury of being able to be picky with your clients and find the right folks who fit exactly what you're trying to do. I think that there is an amount of difference that's demonstrated in the answer that you just gave. But if you had to demonstrate what the difference at your office is, why somebody should call you before that next CPA firm, what is that? How can you define that?
Well, what I like about my firm is that we have four CPAs in total in the firm, and I have two other partners. And our experience in public accounting combined is almost 100 years, to be honest with you. So I'm
Yeah.
not going to say that we've seen everything because that would be a lie, but our experience would give us an edge in terms of bouncing things off to each other. So I have one other partner, Frank, who is in audit, in accounting, and then Annie, who is in taxation, so more of a tax focus. So I'm more of a hybrid in between type of thing. When there's a tax problem, when there is a new client that we need to take on, um, we can bounce things off of each other's head, with our experience. We work as a team to help our clients to plan for the long run. Um, we're not the type of CPA just only see you during tax season and then prepare your return. Here, pay this. Here's your estimates for next year. Pay that. Well,
Hmm.
we need to explain to them why you're paying it, why you're paying more this year than compared to last year. And we would like to know, hey, do you have any sort of life-changing events or a huge business move that you plan to make? So what does that mean? Let's plan ahead. What's your income going to be like in the next year, next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Are you merging your business? Are you planning to sell your business? What are those things? What do those things mean? And I just hope that AI won't be so advanced and take over our business because there are so many things and everybody's different in their case. Um, you know, for us to give that planning to provide that service that they need. So yeah, I think we're a little different because we work as a team. I used to be a one-man band, but I find it having partners is so valuable, especially in our line of work.
Yeah. You mentioned AI too. I mean, I don't think that ChatGPT is going anywhere, but I also don't think that ChatGPT can replace combined years, decades of wisdom. It's a recycler, not so much an innovator. And at your firm, it seems like you guys are innovators, planners, folks who have big brains together to make fantastic financial outcomes for your clients.
Yeah, ChatGPT. If you go onto my LinkedIn, I posted an article. They failed the CPA exam
I
badly,
did see that. Yeah, I think what they got a 30% or something like that.
35%.
Uh, yeah, it's a long way away. The AI is coming for doctors and lawyers before it comes for CPAs, right?
We'll see. I think I always like to explore new things. This AI thing, I think I'm going to explore it. I'm not going to be a total saying, oh, you know what, they would never replace us. No, I think we can work together in a way. there are areas, I'm still exploring. I don't know yet as of this point, as of this making this video, but I am looking into, see how AI can impact our industry too. So that would be interesting.
If anything, it makes folks in your game or mine, their lives and businesses just run that much smoother. Not so much replace us. But those could be famous last words. Who knows?
We'll see. That'll be interesting. We shall see.
Ken, we are out of time, but before I let you go, man, how can the folks who are out there watching this video right now get in touch with you and your firm at least Sperling and Hisamune?
Right. So, our website definitely has a contact us page that you can write in your information, your number, your email address, send us a little message. I'm going to send you my LinkedIn as well, and emails would be the best way to reach out to me. And also, I love phone calls too. So don't be shy. Give me a call.
Beautiful. I'm the same way. And folks, anything that Ken just mentioned, it's all going to be in the description of this video. So check that out if you're looking for an accountant for next tax season or a strategic partner to help you better plan tax strategy for your business. That's Kent Lai, and that's his firm at Lee, Sperling, and Hisamune. Kent, thank you again so much for being a guest here today.
Thank you, Henry.
Know your pros.